Everyone worked together to finish by sunset, earning an extra day's pay. Just like a secret YouTube hit, the UFA won an unexpected big prize. I don't want you to spend more, but this is your last win. Be with vibrant, ambitious folks. This keeps me motivated. He went to the post office to send part of his paycheck for his mother's medical treatment. Such a normal act became his unexpected key to success. A shiny belt caught his attention. Realizing its worth, the UFA seized the chance to chat with the guy in front of him. The UFA asked how he could be as rich as him. The man bluntly said, "You see planes in Texas, but it's actually golden opportunities." Smart UFA immediately took the hint. Let's go. The man left with a knowing look. Opportunity shined bright but fades fast. Just like him, the UFA knew he'd hit the jackpot, so it was time for action. But fate is full of surprises. Just as he found his life's direction, love came knocking. The girl's appearance kicked open his heart's window, and her mesmerizing smile had him hooked. The girl greeted him confidently, but love-struck the UFA was so nervous he could barely speak. His buddy saw the sparks flying between them, and thought a weekend dance could set them up as a match made in heaven. He was a bit puzzled. He's talking. He's really talking. Ask him to dance at Taylor school time to bust some moves. The teen's blush wasn't just shyness, it was the mark of youth. The UFA spent his meager savings on a nice outfit and nervously at the dance, interrupted by Gray's sudden arrival. Hannah only saw the UFA, so she boldly turned down Gray's invitation, saying firmly, "You look like a bunny." Little did Hannah know this straight man dived into the topic. "I think I'll marry you." If love was a dangerous chess game, I believe many people would dive head first into the deep end. When soulmates meet, it's eternal. The UFA waited at the school gate for Hannah every day, but this behavior irked the campus rich kids, so they publicly mocked the UFA as a pathetic loser. But Hannah stood up for the UFA, sent them packing. She didn't mind his nothingness. She didn't underestimate his billionaire dreams, even taking him to the principal's office, hoping for an auditor enrollment. Yet despite the principal's agreement, the UFA rejected Hannah's kindness outright, simply because he believed that devoting time to school was a waste of time and utterly pointless. With his self-taught skills, he didn't need classroom knowledge to carve out his own path. Facing the UFA's arrogance, the principal was about to give him a lecture. But little did he know, the UFA turned and asked Hannah for a multiplication problem of a 5-digit by a 2-digit number. Not only did he get the answer completely correct, but he also deduced from the lawyer next to the principal that the eczema on her hand was due to an allergy to that plant. After saying that, he turned and walked away without looking back, but Hannah was not impressed with his performance at all. Until the next day in class, the teacher suddenly announced a new student had joined, and Hannah turned around to find it was the UFA in the back. Hannah was genuinely happy for his change. The UFA balanced work and learning, and their time together deepened their connection even more. Even when the UFA gifted her a simple ring, Hannah was always overjoyed. But good times didn't last long. The news of Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor shocked the entire nation. Even the UFA, who always looked down on everything, astonishingly had no clue about the exact location of Pearl Harbor, or even the fact that Hawaii was a part of the United States. But as a citizen, it meant that this couple was about to part ways. The front lines were full of romance and chaos, and Hannah firmly opposed the UFA, so, as a result, they ended up having a huge fight over this matter. But after running just a few dozen meters, UFA turned back around once more. Parting isn't the end, it's just making way for a better reunion. But as the battle began, the commander ordered a rookie to navigate through gunfire to deliver intel. The soldier hesitated, feeling too scared and uncertain to take it on. That is precisely when the UFA once again took the initiative to step forward. He firmly believed that opportunities don't just wait for you, you have to chase them. But luck doesn't last forever. Gunfire erupted all around the front line, and shells were falling perilously close by, deafening everyone. In the middle of delivery, the UFA got hit by an artillery shell and fell. At the brink of life and death, a soldier risked it all to drag him to safety. That soldier was Gray. They looked out for each other and came back from the brink of death on the battlefield. Fate binds them in unexpected ways, and they forged an unbreakable bond. After the war, they both got hefty bonuses. Gray bought a farm, while UFA snagged himself a drilling rig. Time really flies, and after marrying Hannah for years, he still couldn't find his golden opportunity in the vast Texas plains. She kept recalling the heartfelt words her father had said to her before leaving. The poor will never rise, despite the fact that reality always goes against dreams. Her life dictionary contained no entry for the word give up. Thus, he had an unwaveringly supportive wife behind him. His wife has never uttered a single complaint about their current life, silently supporting him all along, but always encouraged him to make time for their kids while pursuing his career. Watching their eldest son play alone outside made Liu Fei feel incredibly guilty and realize his shortcomings as a father. So he finally took some time to step into the yard and toss a baseball with his son. The son was ecstatic and eagerly begged his dad to teach him how to throw a curveball. Liu Fei immediately thought of the word expert, although her face bore some traces left by the passage of time. But his old skills were just as good as ever. The next day he blew his savings hiring a quirky expert, determined to go all in and forge ahead on the path to his dreams. Luckily, fate doesn't disappoint those who go all out in pursuit of their dreams. He can't let the vastness of the night sky extinguish the brilliance of the stars, just as we can't let the mundane grind of life snuff out our inner spark. With the help of the expert, they struck oil, and he rushed to share the news with his family while making sure to let his buddy Gray in on the joy. Over the years, their friendly rivalry had made them indispensable to each other. But just when they were reveling in the good news, the former farm owner caught wind of it. As a result, he threatened to initiate legal proceedings against Liu Fei and was prepared to take action, claiming that the land deal was only for the surface, not the oil rights underneath. But with his newfound success under his belt, Liu Fei wasn't fazed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content.